Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365 and a new month is upon us, so let's take a look at what's in theaters in February 2019. If you are new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day, and you can also find me over at Twitter at Movie Guide 365. Yes, February is here, the shortest month of the year. So we do have some interesting picks, and believe it or not, this month is not heavy on the big ones, like the big guns. There are a couple in there that might hit a little bit of that status, but there's no big blockbusters really this month. What I'm finding interesting is the actual box office battle. So let's dive into this one. So on February 1st, we have Miss Bala. So there's, this one's been circulating around in the trailers and that kind of thing. It's not grabbing me personally as a movie I would want to see, but also it's coming out on Super Bowl weekend, which is historically a bad weekend to release a movie. So it almost feels like they kind of dumped it there. I don't know. I think it's going to definitely be fighting with Glass to see who, retains that number one. I think Glass could probably maintain its lead for this week. But I wouldn't be surprised if it got a slight bump. If enough women are attracted to this movie, as counter programming to the Super Bowl, it could see a bump. But I guess we'll see what's going on. February 8th is where things start to get interesting. We have Lego Movie 2, Cold Pursuit, What Men Want, and The Prodigy. These are all wildly different movies. I mean, there's not a lot of crossover here. First off, of course, the Lego Movie 2, which obviously the sequel to the very surprise hit. It's weird because while there's been advertising, considering how popular the first movie was, I feel like this one's being very underplayed as far as marketing goes. I don't know, maybe they're kind of hoping that it sells itself in that regard. I don't know if it's a brand that's quite there. I think this one's definitely going to be the number one of that weekend, but how big is it going to be? I don't know. Cold Pursuit, the Liam Neeson film, I'm very interested in seeing this. I'm going to definitely be seeing this one. I think this is going to get buried. I unfortunately think it's just, there's quote-unquote too much competition that weekend, and also other than the trailers, I haven't seen any marketing outside of it out of a movie theater. What Men Want, this has probably been the most out of all four, the most heavily marketed film. I've seen trailers everywhere, I've seen TV spots everywhere. I think it could have a legitimate chance to hit that number one spot, but I think it'll definitely be number two, if not number one. I don't know, it looks like something I would catch on cable. It doesn't look like something I would go see. I saw the original, What Women Want. I thought that was actually a wasted opportunity. So it'll be interesting to see now that the roles are reversed, are we going to get a more fulfilling story? And The Prodigy, the horror movie by Orion Pictures. Once again, I think it had almost like a strong presence in trailers and movie theaters, but I don't think a lot of people really know this is even coming out. I actually was shocked to see it on the schedule for this particular week. I think this is probably going to be fighting for the bottom spot, honestly. It's something I'm going to see. I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna review it, but I don't get a lot of energy behind it. I don't see a lot of people like, oh, I've got to go see this. There have been a lot of movies like this, so it's probably not going to catch a lot of box office. But yeah, for that particular week, I think definitely it's gonna edge out to Lego Movie 2, and then What Men Want, and then the other two are just gonna kind of fight for what's left. And of course, you're gonna still have things like Aquaman, believe it or not, still going strong, and Glass. So I guess now the weekend after, February 14th, another interesting week. Obviously, Valentine's Day, and also wildly different films opening that weekend. Alita Battle Angel. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Isn't It Romantic? Happy Deathday to You, and Fighting with My Family. Once again, a very diverse week for movies. I think that one, now it's really going to depend, does Lego Movie 2 score with audiences. Is it going to have any kind of hold for a second week? Alita Battle Angel, I've seen this thing marketed all over the place. Trailers, TV spots, and I know there's a lot of big talent behind it. I'm very excited for this one. Do I see it necessarily hitting with audiences in general? Or is this going to be like the recent... For some reason, I'm running parallels between this and Mortal Engines, where that just had a lot of talent behind the scenes, but it just got buried in the box office. I don't want that to happen with Alita Battle Angel. I really want that to do good. I just don't know. I don't really hear a lot of excitement, though. This could be a surprise, though. I think it has potential to do something. I think it's really going to depend on Lego Movie 2 and how strong of a hold that has for the second week. Isn't It Romantic will get a little bump because of the weekend, of the holiday weekend, or Valentine's Day. Happy Death Day to You. I'm excited for this one. I love the first one. I'm absolutely seeing this one. It's going to probably be a number 2 or 3. That's going to be a very interesting weekend to keep an eye out for. And Fighting With My Family, I want to see this. I think it's going to get buried, though. I think it's going up against too much. And I really honestly didn't start seeing marketing for this until like a month ago. I had no idea this thing even existed. So that goes to tell you that they're just not either marketing it widely enough, or it's just really getting just buried under the competition for that weekend. As I said, I think that's to make predictions on that one is a little too early. I really think Lego Movie 2 is going to be the one to beat. And also What Men Want could also have some staying power. That's going to be the very interesting 2 weeks, so keep an eye out for that one. And then the month finishes off pretty much with How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. I'm personally excited for this one. I've reviewed the 2 4Ks. Check those out on my channel. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I have access to an early screening for this, so I'll be reviewing it this weekend, actually. This weekend or soon. Very soon. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm super excited for this one. I've been a big fan of it. What do I think it's going to do at the box office? I think, considering they made a 3rd film of this, I think the battles between the previous 2 weeks are really going to just be, meshed together. I think this might have the potential to hit number 1 for that week. It's going to be a tough one. There's going to be a lot of fighting in those prior 2 weeks, and then this one's really the only big release we have left in the month. It could be like, hey, I'm coming in here taking over. So we'll see. Leave in the comments below, what are you looking forward to seeing in February? There's a lot here. It's not blockbuster stuff by most appearances, but you never know. Nobody thought Black Panther would be the huge mega hit that it was, but it went in February and just destroyed. Yeah. All right. So let's leave in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Every day I put out videos. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.